You step across the polished wood floor. You look around. There's a heavy mist of low smoke and incense in the air. The golden, warm light reflects off of the mahogany desk. You see old books, data slates, sealed files crowding the shelves. There's a glass case on a low stand. You've been watching it occasionally. It holds a strange glowing orb. You look up to her left, and the Inquisitor's coat hangs over a chair. His seal imprint sits on the desk next to the cogitator. The door behind you suddenly clicks. It opens. Tyvus, one of the Inquisitor's assassins, walks in with a tool case. You can hear his Vox grill sort of buzzing. Apologies for the hour. The master asked me to check something. It won't take long.
He would nod, inclining her head to him. Well?
He crosses over to the desk, plugs in a cable, and you see the cogitator hum. Tyvus looks up. He looks worn. He has a scar over his left eye. He gestures to the shelves. Some strange power spikes tonight. If you smell hot metal, just step back. He takes 2 slow steps and walks over to the wall, checking a socket. He's just kneeling there. Do you have any input or anything you would like to do?
First of all, she'll check what she has on her, see if she's has her whole equipment, war gear, and everything is in order.
Yes, everything is with you.
And then she'll observe the assassin as he does whatever task he's doing.
He's just next to the desk. Hold still. Don't worry. You see him pull out one of the plugs. The light in the room flickers for a moment. There we go. He puts the panel back on.
She'll look at him warily, trying to recall if she's seen him before.
Tyvus is a trusted acolyte of the Inquisitor. You've seen him appear on missions that you have observed. You've also read about him. You're alone with him and a tech priest. The Inquisitor's hideout is damp and warm.
In that case, she'll just stand at attention, waiting for an order.
Awesome. Tyvus will walk over to the door, look back. There's something wrong with the servitor. Some kind of power spike. Watch the office. Don't let anyone in.
No one.
Well, except me, of course.
And she cocks an eyebrow. You and the Inquisitor.
He sighs. Vera, the Inquisitor is on a different planet.
She nods. No one shall enter.
Good. If you see any sparks, open the panel. Try to adjust it yourself. Tybus leaves.
She'll glance over at the tech... Was it tech priest or tech magus?
He's just an assassin. The tech priest is in an adjacent room.
Sorry. So she's alone.
Correct.
In that case, she'll position herself central in the room and stand guard.
Awesome.
Altar in the hand.
You will hear the cogitator begin to work really hard, and then you hear a spooling. There's a click sound. The door to the room will slam shut. You know that it's not supposed to do that.
Where was this? She looks around trying to find the source, exact source of the sound.
The sound is coming from the cogitator.
Okay. She looks at the cogitator, trying to see if it's active or if it's processing anything.
As you walk over to it, it seems to be processing something.
She glances at the screen.
The screen is displaying a progress bar. It's working up.
She reads the current task.
Do a tech use test.
Come again?
Tech use test.
Uh-huh.
And if you scroll down on the page that I brought you to,
Yeah.
you should see a token of yourself.
Oh, okay.
Let me know if you don't see it.
There. Oh.
Do you see the token?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Vera. It's all you. You're in a cluttered room. The desk is cluttered too. There are towering bookshelves on either side. There's a wood-tiled floor, a glass-cased glowing orb in the corner of the room. Papers and a seal press, and a small, kind of dormant cogitator. The microbead in your ear starts clicking with static. Acolyte! Acolyte!
Vera tries to respond. Yes?
Your microbead is struggling, and there seems to be a power surge as you witness the entire room flickering. Darkness and then light, intermittently. Only the glowing orb in the corner of the room lights everything up in this red glowing light.
She turns towards it holding her weapon and tries the microbead again. Repeat, come in again.
You will at this point hear in the distance gunshots.
From the direction of the door, I assume.
Correct.
She'll go over to the door and examine it.
The door seems to have been mechanically locked. You can attempt either a strength test to break it open. You can use your weapon. Or you can do a tech use test. Or a security test.
She'll try to see if she can force it open to start with. So let's roll plain strength. She tries to force it open.
Awesome. You will hear an even more distant gunshot this time. The door is jammed shut, and you will see the power surge once again, flickering. Lights off and on.
She'll lean against the door, trying to hear what's happening outside.
You can hear distant moaning and a gunshot. Time is ticking.
She'll examine the rest of the room, looking around, trying to see if there's a ventilation shaft or anything like that.
There's a strange orb. The room is filled with the Inquisitor's trinkets and belongings. There is a desk drawer that is locked with his own personal items. There is the Inquisitor's Rosarius, his personal shield, force field. It is on the arm, but it is keyed to him. There are several other items in the room. There is a small on the table. It has a mechanical beetle that's running around in circles.
Vera will go to the orb and inspect it.
The orb has a seal. Inside it, it looks like there's a ring. It almost looks like a big glowing donut.
She'll try the microbead again. Detecting gunfire. This is Vera.
As soon as you speak, you will hear a voice. Acolyte! There is a traitor in your cell. Killers are coming. Get to the elevator, then the bridge. Do not stop. Channel 39 if you can make it. Trust no one.
Vera tries to think if she recognizes the voice.
It sounds eerily like your commander, Jericho.
Okay. She inspects the seal on the orb.
The desk contains a small wraithbone sliver. You can do a Forbidden Lore Psychers test if you have it, or a Sinitians test. Do you want to pick it up?
Not yet.
You can do a fate point to re-roll.
Yeah, let's do that.
You have 4 total fate points. As you pick it up, unfortunately, the item immediately, as you close your eyes, or even as you interact with it or look at it in any way, You will be transported above a world of broken glass shards, huge glass palaces. Inside you see a glowing life form pulsing. As you look closer, it is as if you're driven out of your body. It is an incredibly powerful item, and you gain 12 corruption points. The thing repels you. You will immediately move away from the object, feeling disgust.
Yes. Right. She looks at the door, thinking, trying to see if there's any weak points that would actually give way if she opened fire at it.
Absolutely.
Okay,
you know you can destroy it with your gun.
Yeah, then she opens fire.
Excellent. Expel the ammo you would like to use. How many rounds?
Go until it's down.
Semi-auto or a single?
Just trying to do single until it goes down.
One shot, not enough.
She keeps going.
Three shots with your bolt gun and the door explodes off the side of the hinges, literally loosening from the opening in the wall. The entire door will collapse, enough for you to kick it open.
She does exactly that.
You see the hallway. You know that it leads to a room with a separation, one leading to a flood room, the other one leading to the elevator. North is the lavatory. This is the Inquisitor's study. As you step into the room, please do an awareness test. And every time you roll, announce the results.
Success with 3 additional degrees.
You will hear footsteps running away. The wide stone-tiled hall has some work. There's some maintenance work going on.
Yeah, she starts rushing down the hallway, weapon ready.
You, through the room, will see a downed servitor. It is a mix of machine and human. It has a human heart, a human brain, but the rest is machine, and it has been mind-wiped to perform certain tasks. It is still a human consciousness, but is one of the Inquisitor's servants, fulfilling his tasks without question.
Well, regrettably, but I cannot stop.
Okay.
So she continues.
You walk into that room. Sounds good. As you run through, you will see the down and you see a panel on the wall next to you. It looks like some kind of maintenance panel.
She quickly glances at it as she's running.
Okay. And you just want to pass it?
Unless something catches her eye.
Nice. You will walk straight into a stone corridor ending in a round chamber. And your awareness tests, you succeeded. There is a tripwire on the floor. You spot it as soon as you're about to jump into the room. There's like a small, thin little wire right above your boots. You spot it just as you're about to run in.
Okay, she'll jump
You could
over
just
it.
you could just step over it easily.
Yeah. And unless you see something in the room following.
As soon as you enter, you will see a man standing around the corner. He like seems surprised as you carefully steps over the wire. He looks in your direction. Ha!
Yeah, she'll shoot him.
Awesome. Roll for initiative.
Let's see, it's down here, and I roll just agility. Okay.
You go first.
Okay. Vera will lower down the bolt.
You step into the
Bolter.
room, you see him surprised as you're... he was not prepared for your swiftness and stepping over the tripwire, waiting for you to step on it. As soon as you step into the room, you spot him immediately.
Yes.
Draw your weapon.
Lower the bolter, swivel around, and
Yeah.
give him some semi-automatic.
Awesome. He's going to attempt to dodge, and he fails. Then you click the weapon to hit button.
Yeah, sorry, you're really low all of a sudden.
Click the to hit button,
Ah, okay.
and then the damage button. You're in close range, and you're doing a burst fire.
No aim.
No,
No aim. Okay. Point blank short range. Semi-auto. No modif. Actually, should have been one modifier. Whatever. That's failure with -1 degree.
do you want to reroll?
Yeah, absolutely. This heretic is dying. Okay. So, point short range. Semi-auto. I should have a 5 extra modifier because of custom grip. That's more like it. 4 additional degrees of success.
Yikes! So you're firing semi-auto, right?
Yes.
How many rounds? You can see on your weapon it says 1 or S/, and the next number is the one you're firing.
Alright, so that's 2.
2. Excellent. 2 rounds are going to hit him. And when you roll, you see the dice roll. What is your dice roll?
Yes.
What is your dice roll?
23.
Right. You reverse that number. Reverse those 2 digits.
Do you mean 32?
Right. And then refer to your armor. If you go to your character sheet, there is a number. It says 0 or 1 to 10 head, And then left arm, right arm.
Oh, right. Okay.
Then you can see where 32 fits on that.
So there's a hit in the body.
Exactly. So you would now hit the body, and then an arm. So the first 2 shots are going straight into his solar plexus. And then you can click the damage button on your weapon.
Okay. Twice.
Ooh, a lot of numbers there. This is brutal. Oh god. 13 pen 4. Okay, do another one. You get 2 hits.
To expand our window a bit. Yeah, I couldn't see it first. Right. And that was the wrong one. Sorry. There we go.
And then
13 and 10.
Perfect. The first shot flares open his. He's wearing this vest with a protective armor, a mesh armor underneath, and it just like blasts open with one explosion. You just keep aiming at his chest and release the second bolt. It hits into his chest cavity, and you will see his entire chest burst open with an explosion. He falls back on the wall on his butt, and his head just jolts back violently, his wet hair rubbing up against the wall as he slides down in a pool of blood.
So, almost not breaking pace as soon as the opponent, she's confident the opponent is dead, she's gonna continue running.
Awesome. You continue through, and you will see a corridor that you walked before. You know the path straight ahead leads straight to the elevator. The path to the left leads to the machine room, maintained by the tech priest Alva. The tech priest has not been seen. And there is like a T-junction. Stone tiles. The waist-high control pillar has been smashed by someone and is inoperable. There is a label plate that has been ripped off, but you see 2 big industrial switches. A chipped left button and a right button. Thick cables disappear into the wall. One left and one right. They're here. These are to operate something. You have not known what they do. Other than that, there are some artifacts in the room.
Not interesting. Vera tries to remember how, if the tech priest's room has...
You've seen the tech priest walk up and turn these switches, but you do not know what they do.
Can she remember if the tech priest's room has any... the door is fortified or not?
The door is open to the tech priest's chamber. There is a portal there that you have been told not to touch. Only the tech priest is allowed. The maintenance room that the tech priest is in also leads to the flood control room. Meant to flood this place in case you need a quick extraction.
Since she... if you can't hear anything, she'll proceed down the hallway towards the elevator.
Excellent. You can hear some slight moaning coming from the left room, the portal room.
In that case, she'll bolt over there and look in.
Okay. As you glance into the room, you won't see anything immediately. Some pillars. But you see a tall bay. The ceiling kind of opens up. There is a ring frame mounted to the open door. Would you like to enter?
She'll continue cautiously, weapon at the ready.
You see Alva on the floor in a pool of his own blood. The tech priest is lying there, he's clutching his chest. One of his cogitators has been broken and is just throwing sparks violently across the floor. He's crawling and trying to push with his legs.
She'll round the corner, look to her left just to make sure there's nothing, no danger in the corner room before.
You clear the room, no one else is here.
And she hurries up to Alva and try to see if she can stabilize him in some way.
He coughs. And he's coughing on his own blood. You see his throat is cut or something. He's struggling to speak. He's going to die very soon unless he receives medical assistance.
What is he trying to reach for?
He's trying to crawl across the floor. He's dying.
Right. She'll lean down next to him and see if he has any medical kit on him.
There is a medical kit in the crate behind him. Yeah, you see it like laying on the floor. Alva was probably trying to reach it at some point and it's just been tossed on the floor.
She'll grab it as quickly as she can, rush down to his side and try to stabilize him using it.
Do a Medicaid test.
It's any modifier?
-20.
It's gonna go. No. -3 degrees of success.
You attempt to rescue Alva's life. He clutches to your hand and he's like holding your hand, leaving a bloody imprint. And then he does not breathe anymore. You see him convulsing on the floor a couple of times. And he just rolls over on his back, arms spread. He is dead.
She'll quickly rise up and say a prayer for him as she's running out of the door. Out of the room.
Excellent. Feel free to control your tongue.
Yeah, she's going back. She's going to the elevator.
Yep. You roll over to the corridor. There is a garbage shaft here, just used to throw away old useless stuff. As you enter the room, you see this round stone room. This pit in the center. There is a reinforced door to the right. It's print where it says lift access. A shadow of something moving can be seen on the wall to your right as you enter. Something moves away briefly.
In that case, same maneuver. Bolt her up. Clear the corner.
Feel free to control your token.
Yeah.
There is a large case here, obstructing your view.
Okay. She'll continue along the wall first, until she can see the corner clearly.
You can see the corner somewhat, but you cannot see the back end of this case. Yet.
Okay. So cautiously proceeding.
As soon as you walk in that direction, you will hear as a huge man with bulking muscles run off the side of the wall. Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. One second, I'll try again.
He looks almost like an abhuman. Very brutish. And he charges as soon as he spots you. Let me know if there's any issue with rolling initiative.
No, no. It worked now, so.
You cannot get a 1. You at least get your agility bonus.
Okay. Well. Should I just redo it then?
You get a 1 plus 4. Or 3, I guess it is. So that becomes 4. Alrighty. Running around the corner towards you. The man will run at you, and you can do an and he's going to hit you. Tests. You can use opposed strength, or you can use agility instead, if you would like. Agility is to try to move away. Strength is to try to stop him from grabbing you.
Yeah, I already rolled strength, so it's a failure, no extra degrees.
I get a success with 3 degrees.
Okay, I think I'll try to use a fate point for that.
So he has 3 degrees of success, meaning you need to have 3 degrees to stop him.
Yeah, I don't think that's very likely, but I'll still try.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Vera, describe what causes this to happen.
Right, so he's rushing at her. She's too slow to fire a bolter, but she just hit him with it, barrel first, and just straight to his gut.
Awesome. As soon as he runs up to you, you react super quickly. You pummel him with the butt of your gun, and you hear this like, and he's struggling as he just sidestep him. It is your turn, Vera.
She'll take a step back and try to shoot at him with a. So, single shot.
Burst or?
Single shot.
Okay.
So 3 additional degrees of success.
Wow, great hit. Oh my god, it's a righteous fury. That means critical effect. So first off, you can take note of your hit location. And then compare it to the armor.
That is left arm.
Left arm. You hit his left arm with your bolts. And you hear this blast as his left arm jolts back. He twists unnaturally as he's about to run towards you, blood dripping. The side of his arm flares open. Then you can roll a d5 for a critical effect. Whenever you roll a 10 on a d10 to attack, you get a righteous fury. That is a critical effect.
Rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. And your gun is dealing what kind of damage?
X, which I assume is explosive.
Explosive. The force of the blast snaps the bone of the arm in half. The target drops anything held in that hand and must pass a challenging toughness test or be stunned. He succeeds. He is not stunned, unfortunately. It is his turn. Would you like to dodge?
Yes. Try to dodge this time. 3 degrees of success.
He runs up to you. You see these veins popping out in his forehead. And he's going to try to grab your armor. Again, he looks somewhat modified. Abhuman.
Right, so Vera dodges. 3 degrees of success.
Excellent. You do some ninjutsu as he's about to run at you. It is your turn, Vera.
He just uses her own momentum to slide back. And I think she'll just open fire point blank semi-auto now.
Mm.
So, point blank semi-auto. And same one again. That's 2 hits. First one with 4 additional degrees of success.
He attempts to dodge and fails. You can
Second
roll
one
damage.
for both.
That's gonna hit the 55, which is the chest.
Oh, okay. So, to the chest. 14.
Oh! You press the trigger. A side of his chest bursts open. His massive flak armor that he was wearing flares to the side, clutching his chest. Just laying on the floor, he starts crawling for a few seconds. And then you see him just roll over to his chest. Still breathing, he just lays there face down.
So Vera slides to the side, shoots one bolt into him and the other straight into the wall as he falls.
Awesome.
And yeah, no time to waste. So she's rushing to the door.
There's a long
She glances
corridor.
quickly at him if he has any items that catch her eye, like a data slate or a key or anything like that.
He has a shock maul and a riot shield that he never picked up. It is next to the crate. You see it on this side. A shock maul is a weapon typically used by arbitrators. It will stun anyone hit by it in melee.
She'll rush up, attach it to her combat vest. Probably on the back or at the side. And then just kick over the shield to see if there aren't any other items hidden there.
Nothing.
No, okay. Then rush to the door.
The shock maul weighs 2.5 kilograms, if that's relevant for your carry capacity.
Not since I'm using the combat vest. It can carry 15, I think.
Awesome. You see a long corridor. Straight ahead, you see the elevator that you arrived at.
She'll continue running. Keeping her ears and eyes peeled for the next enemy.
One second. Vera, are you still on the same map?
Now I am.
Excellent. I had to bring others to another page.
Okay. So she'll glance into the room to her left. As she's moving up.
Excellent. You see the elevator straight ahead, and the room is quite large. It is a round cargo chamber. You see some scattered crates up along the walls. There is a square lift gate in the center, and a wall call console to control the elevator. The elevator requires someone to operate it, to press the key. Someone else usually does this whenever you use it.
Alright, she'll go up to the panel.
As you walk up to the panel, it seems to have been tampered with. Do a tech use test if you would like to operate it, or you can just push the lever next to it and basically force it open. There's a brake on it, but with enough strength you can crank it. So, tech use or strength.
Vera just shakes her head, cursing to herself about these infernal machines. Bites her lip and then just pulls the lever.
Do a strength test.
She fails badly.
As the counterweight begins operating, you see the chains rattling. The gate begins to close. You only have a few seconds to rush into the cage.
Yeah, she's gonna bolt as quick as you possibly can towards it.
Do an athletics test, -10. You basically hear the counterweight operating and then a huge clank. And as the gate closes, you attempt to jump. Just as you jump through, the gate will slam into your arm. And you take 13 impact damage, ignoring armor, and you will fall prone. The gate slams on your arm, basically squeezing it, and you have no choice but to collapse to the immense power and force of this ton-heavy gate. It will make a huge dent in your power armor. You can negate 4 of that total damage.
Yeah, since it ignored armor.
Right. Yes, it does not
only,
negate...
Only toughness.
Right. Only toughness applies.
Yeah, she's gonna catch her breath, grit through the pain, and then just stand up, steady herself.
You make it through just as the gate begins to move up, and the elevator continues further and further up. As you see the next room, there is a round stone bay. The lift counterweight just flashes past you as the chains move way too fast. Some of the chains begin to rattle, and you see sparks flying off the top of this place. And you can attempt an agility test to basically dodge the chains and sparks flying down at you. You're just standing in like fireworks, chains, everything is falling down on the elevator, gathering up in the middle of it.
Right.
And you can hear this shrieking metallic sound.
I think use the last fate point to try to read that. Same result, -3.
The chains and electricity, the chains carry the electricity. As they fall on your power armor, you try to get away. Unfortunately, the energy courses through your body, dealing 9 energy damage, ignoring armor. You get a -10 to agility.
In that case,
The shock will go through your body. It is intense.
So in that case, I'm at -1 wounds.
will be a energy -1 to your chest. The air dissipates from your lungs. You can only take a half action on your next turn. That is 6 seconds approximately. So you are fine for now. The elevator continues up. You hear the rattling of the chains. You manage to roll away. The electricity coursing through your armor. You just see these sparks of, like metallic sparks flying off the emblems of your proud Sister of Battle armor. As you look around, there is a small yellow box with a lever and 2 marked lights. You read interlock. There is a some kind of interface on this level on the wall. If you can ignore it, and the elevator will continue. There is an emergency stop lever.
Yeah, he'll pull it.
You will stop the elevator here, or continue to the surface.
I think she'll continue.
Okay. The elevator continues shrieking as you enter a room with a metal door frame with cables. You see a red bar of lights sweeping across the cage. There is a scanner on the wall.
As the elevator stopped,
The elevator continues.
she'll just sit, try to stand as far away from all the machinery as she possibly can. As this thing just speed continues up.
Excellent. You finally emerge as the chains gather in the middle, and then they begin to rattle as the cage finally stops. Cold air leaks around the edges of the room and down into the cage. You can do a toughness test to try to move out of here safely, or you can do an agility test to try to tiptoe over the electrified chains.
Toughness, no. My toughness, but -4. He tries to step out of the elevator.
And unfortunately, just as you're about to get out, you step on one of the chains. Stumbling forward, your knee hits the ground. One of the chains is right ahead of you, and you land on top of it. You take... not too bad this time. 5 energy damage, ignoring armor.
She staggers up, cursing, trying to shake off the chains.
Did that go through your
Gasping
toughness?
Yes, it did.
Where are you at?
Wounds, -2.
-2. The blast will, or the energy will blast the air from your body. And again, you are knocked prone. That's the only effect. You will crawl out of the cage, the chains and sparks flying. It's like the whole cage is electrified. Just sparks, like yellow sparks flying in all directions. You crawl out, grabbing your bolt gun. You look straight ahead. There is a tunnel leading to the exit. You are in a mountainous base on a feral world, and the cage and this cave is in the side of a mountain, in a pretty lush and green area with a river and a bridge.
Quickly glances around the room.
There's a door straight ahead. It has been sealed. You can attempt to force it open with the strength test, or you can bypass it with a security test.
Walk up to it, looking for a data slate or a panel.
There is a panel. You can operate it with a security test.
Should just try to look at it.
Security minus 10.
She has no clue what she's looking at. She just stares at it, pain numbing her mind.
As you
Shakes her
begin,
head.
awesome. As you begin, moving the levers and trying to operate it, the interface will spark off, and the door flies open as you attempt to hotwire it. However, you will be hit again by the coursing electricity. You take 1 fatigue. You now have 1 fatigue. The door opens. You run through. And if you scroll down and to the left, you're now in a new place.
She'll scan the area, looking for any movement at all.
You walk outside. You see rock and dust. Right near the opening to the base. A small door camera. It can be seen above. It is blinking with a red light going side to side. To the left, you'll see a worn lower path going towards the bridge that leads to the exit. To the right, a steep rock shelf climbing up to the high trail. You know that this path leads to a cliff that basically goes around the bridge. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yes.
This is the path to the bridge. And this is to an overpass. The Inquisitor and Acolytes sometimes walk up to this side of the ridge to do long-range vox comms. It leads up to basically a mountainous overpass.
And try her microbead
Sorry.
again.
Yes, your microbead, you will hear some static from the microbead. There is a camera above the door. It has not spotted you yet. As you walk out, you look around and you will see it immediately.
She'll shoot it down.
Also, mark 1 ammo gone. Reload if you will. You shoot the camera.
Yes.
Loud echoes will ricochet through the cliff walls.
And she'll go down towards the bridge.
Excellent. As you begin walking, a shallow ditch crosses the track. There are 2 loose planks. A thin wire, seemingly, runs across one of these traps. There seems to be several traps here. Do an awareness test. Minus 10.
I have something. I use keen intuition to reroll that. So the minus stacks would be minus 20%. Still, minus 2 degrees of success.
You hear a sound as soon as you try to tiptoe over it. You seem to have tripped on another wire. You will hear a distant sound of a gun going off. You can attempt an agility test.
Yes. 2 successes.
Wonderful. You see the ground around you, the water just splashes up as several bullets hit the water around you. The mud and sand kicks up around your boots. Someone was shooting at the water, but you managed to dodge it. What do you do?
Rush. Go back. Try to go around the cliff.
You rush up through the bush. You see above you there is a cliff here. You can attempt to jump and grab the ledge on the other side, or use any kind of equipment you have with you. The waters there are not advised to jump into. Or you can attempt to climb.
Try to take do a running jump, so takes a few steps back and tries to run and jump over.
Got it. You step into the thick mud, and you will run and jump. Do an athletics test. You get a plus 10 on this. Or, sorry, you already have the bonus from your power armor.
So 4 additional successes.
Ooh.
It should be 5, but...
Vera, you're extremely athletic. You jolt this ledge, maybe because of the power of your power armor, and you just fly through the air, grabbing the ledge on the other side, pulling yourself up. You see the bridge across the water, and you can move safely across the side of the ridge. You can see the bridge from here, and you don't see anyone. However, there is another river. How would you wish to pass it?
Do another jump. Same thing again.
Okay. You just keep and try to jump over.
Quick prayer and jump. Emperor protects. Emperor protects.
You fly through the air, the last step on the side of the ledge. With all of your might, you just jump over, grabbing a rock, up. You will move through the foliage, and you gain an advantage as you look down and see a narrow path on the far side of the river. There are 2 men standing here. They are hiding to the best of their ability, but you get some time to look at them. They're listening to the radios, and they're aiming to the direction of the bridge to be somewhat relaxed. Just waiting. They're looking at each other, giving each other signals.
In that case, Vera will slowly take a frag grenade from her combat vest and toss it in their direction.
Excellent. You can easily do that. You're looking down at them. The slope is pretty even.
And I just do the same as the normal weapons, just to roll hit.
A grenade would be a strength test.
Okay. It's a failure, unfortunately. So she tries to toss it, but the wounds are taking their toll.
You try to toss it, and you fail your strength tests. Do a 1d10. Roll a 1d10. You can also do... you can also do... a... no, so 3 meters away. Okay, we're gonna do the scatter diagram. Right, your strength bonus. Excellent. Sorry, do a ballistic skill test.
Okay. 4 degrees of failure.
Scatter diagram, and you're gonna hit to the left. So your grenade will go off 4 meters to the left. Going off around this area. The 2 cultists will immediately to cover.
Right, she'll try to pull up her bolter and get a shot at them.
Do an initiative test. Initiative roll.
Yes. So that's a 6.
Awesome. They will go first. He's going to do an awareness test, and he is going to spot you. Looking in your direction, he will pull up his bolt pistol and shoot you. Do you want to dodge?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be long range. Explosions rip through the air, hitting the rocks behind you. Have you rolled agility?
They roll dodge or agility?
Dodge.
1 success.
Nice.
1 degree of success.
Nice. You step to the side as the sides of the mountain chip off and explosions can be heard behind you. The other cultists will also try to hit you. Do you have the talent called Step Aside?
No.
Okay. Then this guy will also... well, yes, he will also unfortunately miss. And it will hit the stones behind you. Again, like shrapnel and rocks are flying all over the back of your armor. It is your turn.
Alright. And bolter do full auto?
Bolter? I don't think so. You have a normal bolter or a bolt pistol.
Rate of fire S, so that's only semi-automatic.
Is it a bolt gun or a bolt pistol?
It's a bolter.
Bolter. Heavy bolter?
No.
Is it Godwin Diaz heavy bolter?
Godwin Diaz bolter.
That heavy bolter, yeah. There's a storm bolter. Oh, it's a normal Godwin Diaz bolter. I didn't know those existed. My bad. Godwin Diaz bolter, and it says tearing, meaning you can roll 2 times and take the best result. So you can roll twice on the damage, taking the best result.
But it doesn't have full automatic.
It has 2 rounds, semi-auto.
Okay. And that's exactly what she'll do. Targeting the closest one.
You will attempt to dodge. Fails.
So, no aim. So, is this... what range is it?
This would be, for you, short range.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it has 90 meters range, and this
Yes.
is within half of that. So that's short range.
Right. So, first shot misses.
Fortunately, you will shoot the rocks behind them.
Second shot.
So the semi-auto is 1 shot, unless you have an ability that lets you shoot attack twice.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to shoot the rocks behind him. The cultist mercenary to the side of the mountain. It's a central battle! He braces, takes half cover, and will aim. And will try to shoot you. Do you dodge?
Yes. One degree of success on dodge.
Nice. You dodge out of the way. Explosions behind you. The other mercenary will shoot. Hitting your... no, missing. It's your turn, bro.
Oh, right. She's gonna scream as the bolter continues unloading in their direction. Sure. Auto. 2 degrees of success.
Beautiful.
To the man closest. So... does he dodge?
He fails.
Face okay. Damage. Oh, 64. That's 2. The body. 14 damage. And if you're wondering why the extra +2 is coming from, it's a talent I forgot to add last time.
No worries. Oh.
So 14.
Oh, damn. Nice,
Yes.
nice. 14 for penetration. Blam. You're gonna blast him in the chest. Chest cavity explodes. Little just falls back as if he's been pulled by a string. Sliding dust and sand. It kicks up around him like a cloud of it, and then lifeless. The other cultists. Is going to half aim and then try with an aimed shot. Shoot at your chest. That's going to be a hit. I think you used your dodge. Is that right?
If it's a new round, I haven't.
It is the same round.
Okay, then I have.
Yeah. Or wait, you shot the cultists and then they have their turns and he is dead. No, it is a new round. You can dodge.
I'll try to do that. Emperor protects. 1 degree of success.
That would have hit you. You step out of the way. You hear the explosions behind you. Hold on. He is going to desperately fire all of his ammo. So yes, you dodged the first one, but with the semi-auto he's going to get another hit. Hitting your chest as well. This is going to be a total of 9 explosive, 4 penetration to the chest.
That's 2 goes through. And
So 13 in total, meaning you take 2 damage. So you're at -4 to the chest,
Yes.
if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that right?
Now I'm getting confused. So are the wounds
You were at minus
separate
2.
for each body
No,
part?
the wounds are not separate.
No, okay.
So the critical
yes.
effect, if you get a 2 critical on your arm and then take another 2 damage to your chest, you take a 4 critical to the chest.
Okay, so yeah, -4.
A little counterintuitive, but it is what it is.
-4. Yes.
-4 just. Okay. That will be explosive, I believe. The power of the explosion rends flesh and bone with horrific results. The target must make a toughness test. Roll toughness. Hello, Zeta. We're doing a new thing.
-3.
A gauntlet.
-3 degrees of success.
Oof. You are stunned for 1 round and you're suffering blood loss as the explosion rips your armor open. The round is yours, but you're unconscious. The cultist is going to... sorry, you're not unconscious, you're stunned. And you can still stand, but your vision is blurry and you can't do anything. The cultist is going to walk here and attempt to shoot you again. Since you're stunned, you cannot dodge. This is going to hit you in the right leg. Oh boy, Righteous Fury. That's gonna do... That's going to do... Hold on. I jumped away from the page of the weapon, my bad. Oh no, I have it on the sheet. A total of... Yeah, no, that's going to do 14 for penetration.
That sounds bad. To right arm.
To the leg.
Right leg. So that 7 goes through.
Yeah, my notes were a little bit wrong here, but I did roll it correctly for you. 7, you're at...
So that would put me at -11.
-11 to the left leg?
Yeah.
Okay. With an explosive damage. The leg explodes in an eruption of blood, killing the target immediately and sending tiny fragments of bone, clothing and armor hurling off in all directions. If the target is carrying any ammunition, it detonates, inflicting a single hit for a randomly hit for each target with only 1 d2. Not relevant. Yeah, if the target is carrying... okay. Explosions will go off like firework, Vera. You and are taken by this bolt gun as the explosion rips through your power armor, and you will fall up against the rocks, unconscious, bleeding. But in Dark Heresy, you can burn a fate point to stay alive.
I've used all of them.
No, there's a separate thing. So even if you use them, you burn a fate point to stay alive. But you will not have to do that now. Your character is still alive. You basically fall unconscious in the woods, and at some point, another acolyte will find you. And that, unfortunately, is the end of your journey.
I should actually have rerolled on a 10 on a d10. I regain a used fate point. I forgot to use that.
That's unfortunate. Well, you made it far. You did well. You did really well. And that will conclude your journey through the Gauntlet.
So
and you did extremely well.
She's gonna need
You will get no
Foot
consequences.
replacement.
No, you will get no consequences from this. This happened a long time ago. Your foot sealed. All is good. You got a new biological leg. And that will be your test in the trial. Congrats, you got really far. You did amazing, and you hopefully learned the game. I think.
I think maybe if I didn't take so much damage on the failed rolls at the elevator, I might have been able to tank the damage. And
I think so.
That was fine.
I think so.
Shit.
It's the goddamn cursed, Emperor cursed machinery. I'll never trust it again. Never.
Now we know the weakness of Vera. I'll not use this against you, but I think she's maybe not the strongest against machines and yeah. She's very strong against psychers probably and demons and stuff.
Enemies.
And now the tech priest got interested. This is Joe, he's our tech priest.
Stop.
Hello, Joe.
Hello. So, enemies. Demons, heretics, xenos, mutants, machine.
And I'm going to conclude your trial